Hello, this is the getting started video for the real-time version of the programs, and I'm gonna show how to create the symbols, get the symbols and charts up. Uh, if you want to create end of day charts, this version can create end of day charts also. Just go on the end of day version video getting started. You can see how to create all the end of day charts from that video. Then on the real-time version, when you start for the first time the program, you'll see a screen kind of like that have some charts on the background and the getting started text in the front, the information in the front. You can read the information or watch the video as you're doing right now. And then the first thing you're gonna do is who is your data vendor. Then you're gonna come on Utilities, Data Source, select RT Data Vendor, and then you can connect with eSignal, D10 IQ feed, interactive brokers, our own feed, or if you have a broker that has a DDE, you can connect like MetaTrader 4 and things like that on DDE servers. But these feeds don't have any historical data. You need to keep the program running all the time, collecting data all the time. You don't have a way to automatically download data from those DD feeds. Then in my case here, I'm going to connect to our feed and going to work from there. Here is the help. In the help button, you can get some information how the feeds work or symbols. You have in the bottom here, you have the link for some of the DDs that you can use. Then I will click OK here, and my username and password box will appear for my feed, and this connects to the Fibonacci Trader PS feed, and I'm connected right now. Then to create a symbol to start collect data, I can just come here to File, Symbols, New Symbol, or I can click the New button, and that will open the Create New Symbol window. The first time you run the program, these windows will appear asking you to read some information about it, and you can just click to not show again, and that will not appear again anymore. And that's the Create New Symbol window. You can here have the real-time, archive, or end of day sections of the program. The end of day section of the program here you're going to use to create charts on end of day that you can, if you check the other video about end of day charts, you can use right here. Then on my case here, I'm using my our forex our feed here that has forex and CFDs and cryptocurrencies on it, and our data is all set up for GMT. Then we do is on our data is all collect to forex exchange. Then I select exchange as the forex exchange, and I will type a symbol. Actually, this is the description. I can type anything here. EUR dollar, or I can type UR, the symbol UR USD. In here you have a button to check what symbols are available for that feed. If you click, you see all the symbols you can have on our feed here, and you can even copy, highlight the symbol you want, right click on it, click copy, come in here and press Ctrl V, or right click and click paste, and you just copy the symbol direct. But here is USD, URUSD. Decimals on this case is 4 decimals. and the tick size is 0.0001, is a dot 3 zeros and a 1. Some people use 5 decimals and dot 04, 4 zeros and a 1. I'm going to use the regular 4. Um, you can put in a folder you want. I will keep everything on the folder none. That's the main folder you see on the symbols list. Trading times, if you want to change trading times, but we recommend to keep all the trading times as it is. Don't change anything. The only thing you're going to change here, if you do a cryptocurrency, you can add the Saturday. Add the Saturday, double click any number here, you copy to the other rows. Then the only thing difference will be cryptocurrency add Saturday. And then click OK on that. And we have our symbol set. Now if you go on the symbols list, you can go File, Symbols, Symbols List, or click the Symbols List button here. Same thing appear for the symbols list. And then on the real time, first of all, if you see like this, just double click anyone and it will open. Double click, double click, double click, and it will open. These are the symbols I already create for automatically when you start the program the first time. It creates those symbols and put those charts on the screen. They are end of day symbols. Our real time symbol will be on real time, and here it is. And here you can go back, edit the symbol, delete the symbol, do things with this symbol. You can right click the symbol and do that, and you can create the chart for the symbol from here if you want, and just create the chart from that symbol. If you click on futures, you see all the symbols for futures, for the index, for stocks. In the real time, you see all the symbols that you have all together. Then to create a chart, I can do that, right click, create a new chart, or I can just click the new chart button right here. Again, the screen, the window appear for the first time. If you don't want, just click do not show again. Then when this window open, you have the option to check your real-time symbols, archive symbols, or end-of-day symbols, and select a symbol they want to the chart. And in here you can select the time frames for the chart. Then if you have another type of charts here, then if nothing is selected, this is always a minute chart. You see min for minutes here. Then if you want a real time 60-minute chart, you come here and type 60 minutes on the first row for the on period for the multiple time frame. If you have a Galactic Trader real time, you're not going to see these two bottom rows here, just the top row, just the on period, because these other two rows are for the multiple time frames that you have on the Fibonacci Trader or the Fibonacci Galactic Trader. The Galactic Trader real time doesn't have these two options. The Galactic Trader real time also doesn't have some of the bar charts, type charts. You have tick charts, but not all those type of other charts here. Then I'll create a 60 minutes chart for the on period, 300 minutes for the next period, and the highest period will be daily. For the euro dollar, the symbol is EUR USD. And here we go, it creates the chart, downloads the data, and here's the chart. Here I can create another chart. I can come and click daily, weekly, monthly, and create another chart for the, here it was already there, and click OK. Close this window. And that's a way to create a symbol in a chart using the PAS Fibonacci Trader data. If you're using like I'm going to show a different one, let's say DTNIQ, I have DTNIQ data here, then I can go Utilities, Data Source, select data vendor, and change to DTNIQ. The program will complain because when you change data vendors, your symbols are not matched anymore. Your time frame, your times for this, the trading times for the symbols may be wrong. for the ones that you have, then when you change data vendors, you need to be careful to correct everything else, because as example, my symbol here will not work. This URUSD that was working before will not be working anymore. It's dead. Then what you can do is just edit the symbol for this chart, for the correct symbol for Detain IQ. I can come here, this symbol, I right click the chart, go to the big menu, there's a lot of options there, and then I'm gonna edit the symbol parameters and I'm gonna change to the Detain IQ symbol. That's UR USD dot FXCM. That's the Detain IQ symbol for that symbol, and that should make it start to work, the real-time feed. Will not work. It's working already. It's right there. It's working. Now again, we gotta be careful with time frames and things like that, because on Detain IQ you could be using a different trading times. On our feed, we do recommend to use this, but on Detain IQ you could be using different trading times there, and that's working right now. Let's if I create a new symbol for Detain IQ, I'm gonna create a symbol. Let's create one for the GBP JPY, and I'm gonna do a shortcut here. I'm gonna press the F5 key on the keyboard, and that opens a quick way to create symbols. And as you can read here, I can create a symbol, just type the information of the symbol here. In this case, the New York Stock Exchange is the default exchange right now. If I type any symbol here, every parameter from New York Stock Exchange will be used to create that symbol. In this case here, I want to create a symbol that's for Forex exchange, the GBP JPY. Then I type the name of the exchange first, and then I type a tilde. Then the Forex is the nickname of the exchange. I'll show that for you after that. And then I type the symbol GBP JPY dot FXCM, and that should create that symbol, create a chart, a daily chart, and download the data and put all there. This already created a symbol in the chart. Then if you come on the charts list, that's this button here, or click on chart on the top, or click V. Now you see on real time, you have all these three charts created, two for the euro dollar, one for the GBP JPY, and if you click just the symbol, it's just show this charts for that symbol. And you can open and close charts here, double clicking the chart line here on the right. You can work with the chart from here, right clicking. You can right click the symbol and work with the symbol from here. And that's the charts list window. Now about the exchanges, if you go File, Exchanges, Edit Exchanges. These are all the exchanges we have set up automatically there. When you start the program the first time, it set up for you all these time zones here. Let's look for the Forex -4 because I am on Eastern Time US. Then if you look on the bottom, it says the difference in time from your computer to New York is 0, because I am on Eastern Time and New York Stock Exchange is on Eastern Time. Then my difference in time is 0. And if you look on New York Stock Exchange, has a hand on front of it, meaning this is my default exchange. If I use that F5 and just type a symbol, you create the you create that symbol using the New York Exchange information that's in here. Then here I can click the New York Stock Exchange, and I can change the default trading times if I want, and click Save. Important thing also is these times are always the local exchange times. Then in my case here is 9:30 for me, is it would be 9:30 in New York, but if I'm trading a symbol that's in Chicago and opens 8:15 Chicago, then I should put 8:15 here. That's the trading time in where the exchange is, the local exchange trading times. And if you trade in Chicago, you'll see the time zone will be 1 because you are 1 hour ahead. Here it is. Then Chicago Board of Trade or Mercantile is 1 because you are 1 hour ahead of Chicago, and the program will adjust everything. If you want to make exchange the default, like I want to make the Forex exchange default, I highlight it, right click, and set that as default. Now my Forex is the default exchange. And if I type any symbol, you'll use that information. I can change the units, the default units when you create the symbol, and always when you do some change, click the save button here, and there is a help here, and symbols, you can go and check the symbols for that exchange. And let's go back to the exchange. And that's about it of the exchange. You can add the exchange if you want. One important thing is the nickname. Then if I click Forex, that's the nickname that I type on that box when I click press F5. I type Forex tilde, then the symbol. That's the nickname. Then at this point, if I want Chicago Mercantile Exchange, if you look here, the code is CME. Then if I'm F5, I type CME tilde ES U20. You'll be like using the parameters of CME that you have here. Create a mini for the September 2020, and the trading times we used will be these ones. You can change those anytime you want. Just be careful when you change trading times. Previous data maybe mess up, then try to do this the correct way the first time. Other important thing, like CME, you have the trading times here. This is for the day section. If you want the full section, you can just change. Then you go Sunday. The market actually opens 15:30. That's 3:30 in Chicago, and closes 15:15. And on Sunday actually opens 17:30. Maybe this is changing now. Not sure. And there is no Friday open. Then what it is this is the program telling the program that the market is going to open Sunday at 17:30, trade all the way until Monday at 15:15, stop for 15 minutes, open again at 15:30, trade until Tuesday until 15:15, and go forward until Thursday that they open at 15:30. And actually, let's say that it closes on Wednesday. We open Wednesday 15:30, close Thursday 15:15, open Thursday the last time for the week at 15:30. That's the last open for the week, and then I'm gonna close Friday at 15:15. Then the last open actually is on 15:30 on Thursday, when you have the full section like this. And then click OK and click Save, and you have the full section. And that's about it for the exchanges. I can click X here, and that's about it. Thanks for watching this video.